Hi, and welcome to the episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter, where today we're going to be doing a speed test. Well, speed test average. I'm going to take 6 of my field tip arrows and 6 of my THORN broadhead arrows on the center punch arrows. Now, I got an average of 477 grains. I think it's 477,385 or something crazy like that. So we're going to be using the competition electronics chronograph, and I got it connected to my pad. So hopefully, I think I got the sound to be playing. I'm not 100% sure, but if I don't, I'll still be calling off the speeds. As you see, I got that set up on my pad. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera there. We got a little bit of a breeze starting to kick up, but it's really good right now. Okay. So once I get done, hopefully we can take the chronograph in, hook it up to the computer, and get a graph and all that kind of stuff. We're going to hopefully get that. And so, the reason I'm doing this is I'm going to go down to one profile. It's one profile. I got 5 profiles, and I want to use the 4 on 4 different other weapons. I'm trying that. So let's send the first one down and see what happens.
Huh?
Yeah, I just did it.
I did it.
I had my arrow in, but I didn't have it seated all the way.
Huh?
Okay.
Daddy, I did it.
So.
Dad, I
Okay.
shoot.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just fix that little problem. I'll just reseat.
Happy. Dad, time to
There we
switch.
go.
Finger.
Okay. Now we should be good. Like I said, I didn't have my arrow seated in there properly. Okay. Now let's try it again. Here we go. Arrow number 1 with the chronograph. Let's see how it goes. .357. Okay. That's good. Well, I was getting 385 out of the first time, so we'll have to see how that goes. And the noises you're hearing on my kids they're out here with me today. It's a nice, beautiful morning.
You can shoot it.
Okay, so let's take another arrow. Okay. Let me put this arrow in. Okay, another one downrange. .356. All right. So this isn't the speed we were getting with the Codwell. Okay. All right. Third shot.
$358.
358. So we're keeping a good average.
Good shot, Ray.
So that's 3 arrows. 3 more to go. So I'm hoping that we can get everything on the graph on the computer inside. Okay. Arrow number 4.
$358.
358.
Good.
I'm hoping you guys can hear that on the microphone. Yeah, it's broken, huh? Okay, we'll buy a new one. She's talking about her little chair. It is broken.
I'm dancing.
You're dancing? Alright. Okay, arrow number 5. Okay, here we go.
They're both brown.
Back up a little bit.
I did not shoot.
358.
358. And for the last one, on the field tips, get behind me, Marie.
I'm hungry. How about get a drink? You did that. I did
Look
that.
out.
I put my glove back on.
Okay. Okay, for the 6th and final shot,
I'm ready.
before we go to the broadheads.
What's head? Oh, I shoot.
358.
358. Okay, so we're going to get the broadheads out. I'm going to take arrows out of that target, put my broadhead target up, get my broadheads out.
Put the deal.
Yes, and we'll do the broadheads. Stay tuned.
Broadheads back to you. Then you go get the deal.
Okay, so now we're going to do some broadheads and see how we come out with that. All right. Just myself here.
I got that
358.
Mm-hmm. All right, that says 358.
Help. Help. I want to shoot too.
Okay, over there.
Need some help pulling this back.
Yeah, all right, I'm not going to do it right now. I got to wait a minute. So they got their little Nerf guns out here, and they want to shoot too.
Hey, look.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And that's my seat. Gun.
All right.
I can put my gun like that in it. Oh, baby.
So we're shooting about the same speed as the
Stop, I go put my gun
broadhead of the field tips.
No, I go shoot. Here, Bill. Before I
Okay,
shoot.
all right. Hey. They're trying to outdo me. Okay, here we go. Shot number 2.
Stop number 2.
357.
357.
Now we got baby boy. We got baby boy. We got baby boy. We got a baby boy.
So we're
We got a
staying at 357, 358.
59.
I'm not too surprised. Maybe I'm 30 feet per second lower than I was on the Codwell, but I'm getting a better average than on
Not
here.
this table. Maybe go shoot.
One thing I forgot to do on that last arrow, which is going to make it quite tough
Go put my
to
gun
get out,
here.
is putting a
You
little
don't see
bit
a
of
bed.
lube on the tip.
See? Well,
It
look,
might
got
be a
that
little
other
tough to
baby.
get out. All right.
That maybe.
Okay, here we go. Shot number 3.
That's nine, Mommy. That's Aki.
359.
359.
Missed my shot.
Okay. So we got 3 more shots. Uh-oh. There we go. Fixed. Had the string over my quick disconnect. And my locking is not locking. I'm going to have to get in there and find out what's going on. I'm going to have to take this cover off, I think. I don't know. It was loose, so I just tightened it up a little bit. And since I tightened it up, it's not performing like it should. So we'll find out here in a moment. I'm going to check it. Okay.
Baby, take a bath like me.
Get him out of that broadhead target. I need to move him up just a little bit behind you.
You can't get in my way. With my baby. Every way.
358.
358. Okay. Okay. So we're doing pretty consistent. So that's always a good thing. Okay. Shot number 5.
$359.
359.
Whoa.
And then one more. Okay. All right, this will be the last shot.
Yay.
Okay. And we'll see where we're at here.
$363.
363 on that one, so that's kind of high. Okay, so I'm gonna break everything down, go in the house, put it on the computer, see what we got, and we'll go from there. See you inside. Okay, so we're inside. I got my grapho ready to go, so let's get right into it here. Let's go right here. Okay, so here is what I imported from my chronograph. So we'll just start right over here. It shows you number of shots, my average of 358. My spread, my extreme spread is 7 feet per square inch, or 7 feet per second, or whatever you call it there. And my standard deviation is 2. So we'll go down to the chart, and you can see 358 right across there. So my lowest was 356, and my highest was 363. And you can see right here all my shots right there, from my first shot all the way through my last shot. So that's pretty doggone cool. Also, if we go over to files, shot list, it gives me this little summary right here. You go to CSV list, it gives you everything here, from shot 1 down to shot 12, velocity of each shot, and this, of course, this over here is when it got all imported, so don't worry about the date and time. Let's see. I didn't really do any names. I thought I did, but I did 12 shots with a extreme spread of 7, average of 358, standard deviation of 2. And if you go over, and you can also print these up. Then you go to PDF style, gives you the number of shots, the velocity of shots, number of shots. The maximum was 356. The minimum was 356. Maximum of 363. The spread of 7. Average of 358. The standard deviation of 2. That's pretty cool. And we'll see, that was a PDF file. So when it prints up, I just did a quick print of it here. That's all I did, just a real quick print to do a test. Okay, so this is what I am. So you could also do a snapshot here if you want. It's kind of cool to check that out. Well, you can't see it. Here we go. So you got the snapshot here of the scale that you can do. And this is right here. If you want to pause this and look at this here, you can do that. But my average for my first 6 arrows, or let's say all 12, but it's the average of 470, 673, and then my average for my field for my broadheads is 378. So an overall average of 477, 385. So that was my arrows. Let's see. I think I got something else here. Oh, yes. Let me bring that up. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So I did the kinetic energy. So we got my average speed of 358. My current arrow mass and grains is 477, and my overall weight is 477. So I got the weight of 477, my speed is 358, my momentum is 0.76, kinetic energy is 335. Oh, let me bring that back up again here. There we go. So just to recap of my feet per second, is average is 358, arrow weight 477, 77. We got all of it here. So my kinetic energy was 135.83. So okay, so that's pretty good. And my current setup right here, 477.385. My speed of 358. Kinetic energy 135.83. Momentum 758. And it's a 94.191 performance. So if I really wanted to get nitty gritty, I would look for something like this. Look for a weight of 516, which will give me a speed of 345. Kinetic energy of 136.45 with a momentum of 0.790. And it would give me a proficiency of 95%. So a percentage difference, I'm not too worried about it. It looks pretty doggone good to me. Okay, so on my pad right here, I know you can't see it very well, but it gives me a listing of all my shots. So my first shot was 357 with a power factor. I'm not quite sure what that is. I gotta look that up. A power factor of 170. And it also shows on here my kinetic energy. For that one arrow, number one, my kinetic energy was 135.06. So that's kind of neat. And it gives me my times of each shot. My first shot was done at 10:15, and my final shot was done at 10:35. If that means anything. Doesn't mean anything to me. But it gives me for each shot a power factor and my kinetic energy for each shot, along with the speed. So that 363 that we had a power factor of 173 and a kinetic energy of 139.65. 0.64. Not bad. So you can get all that while you're out there shooting. You can get your kinetic energy and everything right off your pad. So one thing I did is I had my pad in this direction. Okay, when it should have been rotated all the way up and over the gate, I would have seen everything on there when I was outside. But that's here nor there. It's no big deal. But what's pretty neat though is I could come in and excuse me, and download my stuff. Great, you know, because so now I gotta do, I can add my other strings here, my other 9 strings. So this is still a learning process for me. But yeah, I really like this chronograph. It gives me everything I need. And like I said, it's $10 cheaper than the Codwell. Even though I love the Codwell, but the only thing it didn't do is give me this information. That's the only difference. So gotta grab it here. So this competitive electronic Prochono Dlx with Bluetooth. I'd give it a 2 thumbs up. Yeah. I'd give it 3 if I had 3 fingers or 3 hands, but I don't. So yeah, this is pretty doggone cool. So I'm impressed with it. But again, it gives me this sheet right here. That's important. Gives me all my variables and everything without going to a spreadsheet, figuring it out myself, figuring out the average speed, figuring out the kinetic energy. It's all right there. So all I had to do all I had to do was just bring it in, download, bring the sheet up, and I had it. And you can see, if you want to delete stuff, you can delete it really easy. So I wanted to delete this shot here. I just hit the delete button and deletes it. So yeah, I like it, and I like the fact that I can print this stuff up. Yeah, okay. I can print this stuff up. Okay, boy. Everybody got you. And I can put notes on here and put it in a file, which I'm going to do at a later date. I'm going to hold on to this stuff. I got some other stuff to do today, so I don't have time to do that. But I have it. It's ready to go. You want to go back and review it? You can go back and review it. You can then delete your string and start a whole new string if you wanted to, or you can do 9 strings. So if you were out, say for an example, with a rifle, and you're doing 3 different rifles, 2 different rifles, you can put your strings on there, all the information that you want on there, and be ready to go. So yeah, I'd recommend the $150 or I think 158, I think it was, something like that. But it worked flawlessly, no errors whatsoever. Rogue would get errors, not frequently, but quite often with the Codwell. So I'd give this 100%. The Codwell, I'd give an 80%. Why would I give the Codwell an 80%? It's because it doesn't give me this graph that we just seen. Alrighty. So if I hadn't said it before, remember to hit that subscribe button down below, hit that thumbs up, hit that share button, hit that like button, all those buttons down there. Please do. And then the next time I'm going to be going out, I'm going to be sighting it in with these numbers. Yep. I think that's going to be pretty doggone cool. Alrighty. So until next time, I'll see you on the next episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter. Thank you for watching Utah Crossbow Hunter. And remember, family first. Take care of your family. By all means, get out there and hunt. And hit that subscribe button down below before you take off. Do it now, and see you later.